It's the end of the season, but it's not the end of picks videos yet because we still have the postseason to go. Okay? Now, the NFL is the only sport where I can really do picks videos for, the entire week for every single team like this because it's the only sport where every team plays only once a week. Once you get into the NBA, it gets a little bit more difficult. The MLB gets a little more difficult. I need more time and everything, which I don't have right now. But the NFL, I can do this, and it's fun. So I'm gonna continue this all the way down the playoffs, and I've been doing great for my first ever pick'em season. I did pretty darn good in my opinion. Tell me what you guys think. I did pretty darn good. Uh, I went 11-5 last week. I wish I did one game better. I wish I was right either about the Buccaneers or the Seahawks because that would have put me above Rob instead of just tying with him. But tying, I say, is pretty darn good because he also improved. What was it? He said he improved like 12 games. Just saw his video, and you know what? Tying with a dude that's doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I did pretty darn good at that point. I went 164, 91, and 1 for 64.258%. Uh, I've been doing pretty good. I did great. The coin flip actually also did pretty darn good for a coin. For a coin. The coin went over 50%. It went 9-7 last week for 130, 125, and 1. So that's a 50.977% accuracy. The coin did pretty good for a coin. For a 50-50 shot at picking the right team, it did better. The power rankings, I don't know. We shall. Last week went 10-6. They were 154, 86 and 0. Remember, there was none for the first week for power rankings, but minus the 1 week, they were 64.167% accurate. So that's I did, I guess, a little bit better than my power rankings whenever I was looking at power ranking favorites. But again, that's also without a week. Who knows? Maybe they would have beaten us because it's not a clear ahead victory because we got more wrong than they get wrong. So, anything could have happened. We shall see because I'm going to include week 1 next year. Now, with that, we're going to go into our postseason picks. Saturday, January 4th, 3:35 p.m. Central Time, the Texans are going to be playing first. We're going to see J.J. Watt out there. We're going to see Watson. We're going to see Hopkins, all in the postseason. I'm going to go into much more detail about this whenever I do a pre-game breakdown of the Bills and Texans, which I hope I'm doing soon. But this is basically the background. They have a great defense. Our defense is lackluster. They have a lackluster offense. We have a great offense. So can their defense stop our offense? Can our defense stop their offense? That's basically the question. Where are we ranked in that area? The Bills are the power ranking favorites, but I say the Texans are going to win. We're getting J.J. Watt back, which should give some boost to our defense, as our defense is not going to be great yet. J.J. Watt's going to definitely bring some needed help there. And then we're going to have Watson perform some magic. I don't care how great your defense is. Watson and Hopkins, Fuller, and all of them Kenny Stills went up against the number 1 defense in the NFL and broke that defense apart. So going up against number 2 defense shouldn't really be too much harder. The only so yeah, if they can do it against the best defense, surely they can do it against the second best defense. And we will see. Last year, the Texans had a complete and utter collapse in the postseason. I'm hoping it doesn't happen again. This is not just the playoffs. This is also all that. Watson usually performs good when the lights are on and the cameras are on him. Hopefully that goes in our favor this time and he does well. And so yeah, I'm picking the Texans 23-13. This is going to be a tough battle. it's probably going to be closer than 10 points. Probably going to be a 7-point game. Who knows? Saturday, January 4th, right after our game, we have the Tennessee Titans versus the New England Patriots. The Patriots are the power ranking favorites, and yeah, come on. I agree with the power rankings on this one. I say the Patriots are going to win like 20-14. The Patriots seem to have figured out something with their offense. Their offense seems to be doing decent. And you know what? Their offense is probably going to be in even better in the postseason. You remember, they always do a lot better in the postseason than they do in the regular season. Last year, we thought that they weren't even going to make it to the Super Bowl, let alone win it, because of the fact that their whole the end of the season, the Patriots didn't look the best, especially in the offense. But you know what? They made it. The offense did pretty good mostly in the postseason, not the Super Bowl. And that could happen again here. And not only that, this is the Tennessee Titans. They're really good at running the ball. But again, the Patriots have the best defense in the NFL. If the Patriots defense can hold them in this, Patriots defense should be able to help them get past the first round in a wild card. And that's what I'm going. I believe that Patriots defense is better than Titans offense, and that's basically where I'm getting this victory. Sunday, January 5th, 12:05 p.m. Central Time, you have the Vikings versus the Saints. The Vikings are the power ranking favorites, but I see the Saints winning like 35-20. They're going to go into the Vikings and Kirk Cousins. This is primetime Kirk Cousins, not exactly the best. This is also the New England Saints, who are on a super strong streak right now. And these are teams, they should be somewhat familiar with each other by now. But yeah, the Saints are just on a huge, they got all the momentum on their side. And this is at their home. This is in New Orleans. Yeah, Vikings, y'all, I don't see y'all even standing a chance in this one. Sunday, January 5th, 3:40 p.m. Central Time, Seahawks versus the Eagles. Even though the Eagles are the power ranking favorites, I believe they are the weakest team. They got so many injuries on their team. They got so many injured receivers. So many people are just dropping the ball. There's just so much wrong with that team. And that's why I have the Seahawks win. The Seahawks, they have a really great offense. And then the defense is the problem, but I think their offense can carry them through one game in the playoffs. So I have the Seahawks winning the wildcard round over an extremely weak Eagles team. The Seahawks offense is so good that they're able to stay in games against the 49ers, against the Saints, and against top tier level teams. That's how good their offense is. You think their offense is going to let them down against a crappy Eagles team? No. The Seahawks are going to win 27-20. The only reason why I have it close is because the Seahawks defense is horrible. That's the only reason why I have it close. They're going to win the wildcard round, and then they're not going to go anywhere from there. And those are... Shoot, I didn't even do my coin. Okay. Houston and Bills. Houston are the home team. And coin picked Houston. Titans at Patriots. Coin picked the Titans. Upset. Oh, what was the other one? Oh, yeah, Vikings at Saints. Titans at Saints. Saints win. Not Titans, that's it. Vikings at Saints. And then Seahawks at Eagles. Seahawks. So me and the coin just disagree on one game, and that's the Titans-Patriots game. That's the end of my video.